What's up, everyone? This is Zandar, the legend. But you guys, you're my friends. You can just call me Zandar. No reason for titles here. As promised yesterday during our pre-release video online, we have early for you a pre-release kit. And you know what? If there's someone I could do a pre-release with, it's you. That's right. A heart. Okay, now it's just getting stupid. That looked more like a hedron anyways. But we're busting somebody out of retirement just a little early. She's planning on coming back for Oath of the Gatewatch booster boxes. But everyone, give a round of applause. Speak up. Don't be shy, Paula Dean. Cut right into that. Oh my gosh, she did it. Paula Dean, the only thing she likes better than magic cards is butter. And let's get right into it. Let's build a pre-release kit. Now I'm excited to see the boxes are still looking pretty good. Ooh, the promo card's right there. It looks like it's blue. Can we be sneaky and just not show? Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys. I did that to you. All right. So we got the Take the Oath, Retake the World divider card. Yeah, cool. Every pre-release kit contains the following. 2 Oath of the Gatewatch. Or not 2 Oath. 4 Oath of the Gatewatch and 2 Battle for Zendikar. Battle for Zendikar is pretty blah, so we'll open that real quick first. It comes with a little fold-out card here. Talks about the game, everything in it, building a sealed deck. Yeah, I mean, it helps you out. It's good for the newer players. We don't need that. Most importantly, where's our dice at? Oh, see, those people on the MTG generator and everything else, they lied. This is just the normal dice. But still very cool that Wizard supplies a normal dice in here. And now let's just go into it. Battle for Zendikar, so much bulk of this. Skyrider Elf, Firemental Mage, Retreat to Hagra. Wow. Well, there we go. We'll actually go through these. Gosh dang it. If I forget, I'm in the middle of a pre-release, guys. I was getting all excited to open stuff. But we need to be just sorting real quick. So we got blue, black, green, blue, white, red, red, white, uncolored, red, dual colors, red, black, black, some lands and a token. All right. I need to make us some room. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's just going another Dispel, Nightwatch, Earthen Arms, Merc Strider, Reckless Cohort, Inspired Charge, Vulcan Predator, Sheer Drop, Voca Invoker, Shadow Glider, will never play that, Hagra Sharpshooter, Dampening Pulse, Ulamog's Nullifier. Endless One is our rare for this, which is just kind of sad. But Endless One's not too bad. It's not the end of the world because he does allow us to play on any curve. All right, Oath of the Gatewatch is what everybody's curious about. We got a comparative analysis. I'm not going to go over all these cards because we kind of been doing the intro video, but we will go over the uncommons and the rares. Eldrazi Aggressor, Alpha Protector, Untamed Hunger, Pulse of Mursa, Boulder of Salvo, Special Land for colorless, Blinding Drone, the Pathfinder, the Tarju Path Warden. First uncommon is a Cliffhaven Vampire, very solid uncommon. 2 uncolored, a black and a white for 2/4 flying. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Make a Stand, 2 uncolored and a white. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and get indestructible. I don't really know how I feel about that, but Press into Service. This is the turn against, but we get support 2 for 5 mana. Our first rare in Oath of the Gatewatch here is going to be the Endbringer. 6 mana for a 5/5. Untap the Endbringer during each player's untap step. Tap him, he deals 1 damage to target creature or player. For 1 colorless, target creature can attack or block this turn. For 2 colorless, we can draw a card. Hello, Value Town. We will be playing him. I can promise you that. All right. Next pack. We're gonna need more room. Can't be too picky about where we put stuff. Brute Strength, Alpha Protector, Ancient Crab, Corpse Churn, Natural State, Slaughter Drone, Scion Summoner, Boulder Salvo. Oh my gosh, I saw foil land. I think it's just a plain mountain. Waste, Hey, red and green source, so we'll put that over here. Prophet of Distortions, oh, that's our uncommon pile too. So we got 2 more uncommons. Prophet of Distortion, 1 blue for a 1/2 devoid. For 4 mana, we can draw a card. Ruin in Their Wake, 2 mana, devoid. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it. You may put that card onto the battlefield tapped if you control a land named Waste. Otherwise, put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library. It helps us find a Waste if we really needed it. I don't really think it's that great. Our rare in this pack, Deceiver Form, 7 mana for an 8/8. Another big Eldrazi bomb. It's kind of like the rares feel like in this set. At the beginning of combat on your turn, reveal the top card of your library. If a creature card is revealed this way, you may have creature cards you control other than Deceiver Form become copies of that card until end of turn. You may put that card on the bottom of your library. Also, if you're still listening to this, no, this is not on the card. It's just another freaking short story of what this card could possibly do if you really thought that way. And a Foil Mountain. I mean, there's nothing wrong getting, what, $5-7 for that? So, it is what it is. 2 more packs going. If you're enjoying this pre-release series today, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see other new content we're doing. And hit like as well. It definitely helps out more than you'll ever know. The War Cleric's pretty good. Natural State. Slaughter Drone again. Avenger. Warden of Geometries. Spawnbinder Mage. We're getting a good mix of colors here. Vampire Envoy. This plus wherever he went, the Cliffhaven Vampire is really good together. Reality Hemorrhage. First uncommons, Grasp of Darkness, double black. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Not too bad. Relentless Hunter, 3 mana for 3/3 for 3 mana. 1 uncolored, a red and a green. It gets +1/+1 against trample till end of turn. Pretty decent. Goes in our whatever pile. Unity of Purpose, support 2, untap each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Don't really see us running that. And then a Vile Reclaimer, 2 uncolored and a green for 3/3, devoid flash. Whenever you cast it, you may pay 1 colorless. If you do, put a 1/1 Eldrazi Sign on token battlefield for each non-token creature that died under your control this turn. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Last pack. Cultivator Drone. Expedite. Oh my gosh, what could that be? The War Cleric we know is pretty good. The Shrieker. Pretty decent. Lead by Example's all right. Warden of Geometries. Gosh dang it, quit showing cards off. Isolation Zones, good removal. Tar Snare, target creature gets -3/-2, so it's got some removal. Reality Hemorrhage. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player. It's instant. Walker of the Waste, our first uncommon. 5 mana for 4/4 trample. Gets +1/+1 for each land you control named Waste. Pretty solid. Weapons Trainer is red and a white. For a 3/2, other creatures you control get +1/+0 as long as you control an equipment. I don't think we pulled a single equipment, though, so that's not going to be too good for us. Nissa's Judgment is our last uncommon. 4 and a green for support 2. Choose up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Yeah, we'll see. And our rare of this pack is Oath of Chandra. It's not going to be too good for us, I don't think. 2 mana. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature an opponent controls. At the beginning of each end step, if a Planeswalker entered the battlefield under your control this turn, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. This could have been good. Well, we did pull a Planeswalker. We did pull Ob. So maybe, but probably not. Oh, we got our... Oh, it's the foil rare, though. But man, I thought that was their first expedition. I really thought that was an expedition. Really shiny on the edges. This is going to be the Eldrazi Mimic. 2 mana for a 2/1. When another colorless creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may change Eldrazi Mimic's base power and toughness to that creature's power and toughness until end of turn. He should actually be pretty good for us because we got a couple, there's a 4/4 you can turn into, a 2/3, an 8/8, a 5/5, a 20/20. No, it'll never be 20, but he could be like a 5/5 or a 6/6 or 4/4. So really, that ends up being a really good card for us. Guys, I'm going to cut away. You kind of saw what we opened. I'm going to cut back to what I would play during this pre-release. Oh, wait. This could change the whole game right here. Really? This is how my pre-releases go. I always get terrible cards. Gladeheart Cavalry, 7 mana for a 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, support 6. So put +1/+1 counter on up to 6 target creatures. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, you gain 2 life. I'll be interested to see if we play green. I'm not sure if we will or not yet, but we will be right back with what I will build. Alright, and we're back. This was an interesting build. I don't know how confident I am in it. I mean, I think I could go 3-1, maybe 2-2. We'll see. This is a black-white colorless build, which has a pretty decent curve all the way around as far as creatures. Pretty good removal. And yeah, let's just go over it. One drop is an endless one. He can be a late game drop, early game drop, whatever we need him to be. We have 2 Undo War Clerics. The main theme of this deck is life gain and damage through life gain, just to get to our bigger Eldrazi's. So we have the 2 Clerics up here that can cohort and tap for 2 life. We have a Felder Cub. He's just really good. We need another 2-drop. There's a lot of enchantments, I feel like. I expect a lot of people to be playing Isolation Zone or some other cards. So I guess it's some enchantment removal. The Mimic, I think, is going to be one of our most strong cards here. For 2 mana, as a 2-1, he comes in whenever another colorless creature comes into play. He can come into play as a copy of it. So he can be as big as we need him to be. I mean, he can be as big as a 5/5 at the late game or whatever. Same thing, he can copy the Channeler later for double mana that turn. So got a couple Alpha Protectors. They're just a Vigilance guy, so that way we can block for a turn and then cohort with the Cleric afterwards for life game. The Shrieker, we have a pump ability with him. It's nothing too great. Vampire Envoy is one of our guaranteed life gain cards. When we fling in for the attack, we're going to gain 1 life each turn. We got 2 Warden of Geometries. Honestly, I'm not even sure what he does. He's a 2/3 Vigilance. He gives us some more colorless ramp, so that can be helpful. The Vampire is one of our better cards for 4 mana. He's a 2/4. When we gain life, each opponent's going to lose 1 life. We can possibly gain life 3, 4, even I think a maximum 5 ways each turn. So we can possibly ding him 5 each turn while we're gaining almost 10 life in 1 single turn. We'll go over that here in a minute. 2 Night Watches. I'm really not a super big fan of this card, but as much life gain as we got going on, a 4/5 fire is really hard to deal with. The Channeler is obviously mana ramp, 4/4 for a 5. The 2 big bombs we have in this deck are going to be the Endbringer, which, I mean, he really is the Endbringer. He untaps all the time. You can tap for 1 damage. You can make creature attack or block this turn, or they can't attack or block this turn. And also we get card draw with it for 2 colorless. And the Kozilek's Pathfinder, which is a great bomb because we don't even need colorless to cast it. But if we do have colorless, people can't block it each turn. We had 1 way to get colorless here, 1 way to get colorless here. And I think that's about it, unless Mimic mimics something. So we're running 2 different ways to get waste for colorless mana. As far as our removal spells, we have a Tar Snare, so -3, -2 for 3. We also have life gain right here with Retreat to Hagra, as long as we gain life. If we don't need to have them lose 1 life and gain 1 life, we could do the creature get Death Touch this turn if we thought that was vital. Sheer Drop's just good removal. Isolation Zone's good removal. And Omnixilus, same thing. I mean, he's a card draw engine for us, or his removal. Eventually, you could do, they draw cards. I mean, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We might be able to ultimate him. I don't know. But that's what I would have built at this Silph Pool. If you would have done something different, let me know. Definitely worked it around a lot, and we just couldn't get a good creature curve with red, green, or blue. And I feel like a 7-drop in this game is going to be too late unless we're going for like Kozilek or something. And then we would have done a little bit more mana ramp with green with the colorless, because mana ramp definitely could be a thing in this if you pulled the right cards. But what we pulled, this is what I'd be playing. So let me know in the comments down below if this is something you play. And then, yeah, most importantly, subscribe to the channels. We have booster box openings, fat pack openings coming up here soon. And I definitely want you guys to go through those with me and leave me some comments. So thanks for watching. Enjoy your pre-release. Hopefully your deck looks this good or even better.